in search of an institution with quality learning facilities and a conducive study environment, an institution where character and academic formation is upheld with morals, one where students are encouraged to harness their skills and talent, an institution that provides facilities for sound intellectual and character building, an institution with zero tolerance for sexual harassment, exam malpractice, drugs and other vices, a university though owned by the Catholic Church but open to all faith and creed, an institution with sound professors and lecturers, a university in partnership with international universities, then Veritas University is the place to be.
Welcome to Veritas University Abuja Television Half Hour, where we discuss education excellence and quality formation. This week we are laying emphasis on the admission processes for Veritas University Abuja. My name is Cyril Ole. You're welcome to the program. In today's episode, I have with me Reverend Father Dr. Peter Bakwap. Dr. Peter is the head of education department in Veritas University Abuja. He is also the chairman of the admission committee for admission processes for 2020 at Veritas University. Father, you're welcome.
Thank you, viewers.
Education admission for 2020 in Veritas. That's what we are chairing. That's a very big job.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Hello, viewers. Once again, as the presenter presented, I'm Peter Bakwap, a priest of the Archdiocese of Kaduna, working in Veritas and heading the admissions unit of the university. And at the same time, heading the Department of Education, Educational Management precisely. I'm here to let us know, as he has asked, about admissions into Veritas University. Yeah, it has been a task that I've been handling for the past 2-3 years now. For the university, has been a challenging task. And to me, it's okay. Why? Because I have that interest right from school. Even when I was writing my PhD dissertation, my thesis was on admission crisis into Nigerian universities.
Admission crisis?
Yeah, into Nigerian universities, yeah.
Okay.
That's where my thesis lies and my area of specialization. And I focus on the challenges parents and students face in seeking admission. And luckily, after my graduation, publishing company called me from Germany, and they published that thesis into a book. So presently, I'm having a book on admission crisis into Nigerian universities. And so for me to take up the leadership of admissions in the university is just a normal business for me to continue where I have started. So we're into 2020-2021 session of admission. And I'm here to let everyone know that the Catholic University of Nigeria, which is Veritas, established by our bishops, and with the aim of bringing and giving people opportunity to education, especially tertiary education, and giving them the privilege to make a choice of their mind, what they want to study, and at the same time to make the university a symbol of unity, where everyone will come from every part of the country and even outside the country. So we open up for admission for everyone, irrespective of denomination, irrespective of faith, once you make up with the requirements of 170 in JAM, and then you have the O-level requirements of maths and English and 3 related courses or subjects, you are qualified to be a candidate. And we have started our screening since yesterday, the 21st of September 2020, and it will be an ongoing process from now to ending of October to admit candidates. So the process we have started now is to admit students that have O-level results on ground, and they have their JAM requirement, and we give them admission. For those who are still under awaiting result, the SS3 students who have written NECO, who have written WAEC and still writing NECO, we can screen them and keep them under pending admission. So as soon as their result is out, they present their result. Since we have already done the screening, we issue them admission and they resume at any moment. And
What are the challenges? I don't want you to go to reading your thesis now.
Okay.
But I just want you to tell us the challenges that parents and students face so far, particularly as those challenges affect Veritas and how you intend to solve them.
The major challenges that parents face, to be candid, in terms of admission
Yes.
into Veritas, is the tuition fee.
Okay.
Yeah, is a tuition fee. And to be candid, Veritas University is one of the most affordable universities and one of the cheapest private universities in the country, because our mode of payment and our fee is very affordable and flexible. We cover for the whole year roughly within 600,000, including accommodation, stable water, stable light, stable internet. These are facilities that you might not get in secular universities, but in other private universities, the cost might be high. But in Veritas University, if you have the opportunity of bringing your kid and we give him that your award admission, you should be having that opportunity to understand that your child is living in a secured environment, because by coming to the terrain of Veritas, you will know that it's a serene for studies. And your child will live in an environment that is secured in terms of security. We have over 50 security men, and we have police and soldiers patrolling within the university. And then the atmosphere is wonderful. The terrain generally is wonderful. So one of the challenges that the parents are facing is in terms of that school fees. However, the school have makes it flexible in terms of giving them the privilege to pay in installments.
Okay.
So that gives parents the advantage to organize themselves and see how well they can pay their children's school fees. And remember, education is power. It's a power that breaks the barrier between the rich and the poor.
Right.
If you don't give your child that education, that tertiary education that he needs or she needs, you will find out that the cycle of your family continue to go around within the profession or within the career that the parents are living. For instance, if your father is, let's say, a vulcanizer who repairs tire, and you cannot afford to pay the school fees of your child so that he advance. Your child, once he finishes secondary school, will end up helping you as a vulcanizer and end up being a vulcanizer. So you discover that the whole system is like your family is destined for that purpose. Mm-hmm. But if you can make that sacrifice, let me make something out of it. Let one of my kids proceed.
You break the jinx.
You break the jinx.
Yeah.
And then he opens the career, this thing.
Okay, let me ask you. You said the process of screening is ongoing now.
Yes.
So how has it been? What are you really looking at when you screen candidates?
Because it's a Catholic university, we are out for not only the intellectual formation of our students, but a holistic formation in terms of morality, in terms of character, in terms of ability. So in our screening, we first of all look at you physically. How do you look? Are you responsible? And then when we are okay with your physical appearance in terms of decency in your dressing, decency in character, then we look at your intellectual capability, how focused you can be. And then we look at the aspect of what is a problem among our youth, which is drugs and dangerous alcohol, dangerous substance. So we look at that background on you, about drugs, about substance, and if we are okay with it, then we can discuss few things about the ability to pay our school fees. Now you and the parents now. Ability, how you can pay our school fees, how you can arrange and how it will be flexible for you. And that is what we do about screening.
I don't want our viewers to misunderstand this statement, so I want you to elaborate on it.
Okay.
When you talk about looking at the physical appearance, I hope you're not reading the book from the cover.
No.
So
when I talk about physical appearance, we are talking about dressing.
Okay.
When someone is going for an interview, the way he dresses tells you who he is.
Really? Yeah, sure.
So when we look at your dressing, maybe the way you leave your hair, the way you maybe wear the saggy and all those stuff, we try to correct you. But if you show that you are unteachable, definitely we know that the environment is not for you.
So the screening is not just looking at the academic qualification.
Yes.
You're also looking at the possibility of helping to form the candidates eventually when they come here.
Yes.
This is very interesting. What we want to do next is, if you will be kind enough to lead us to the venue of the screening exercise.
Sure.
We want to see firsthand what is happening there, and possibly, if you permit us, we would like to interview some of the students, some members of your panel, as well as some parents. Sure. There.
Sure.
It's been nice talking with you, but we will continue. I also wish to assure parents that from what I have seen today, I think Veritas University is observing all the necessary protocols for COVID.
Sure.
While we were coming into the studio, we had the opportunity to interact with Mr. Etang, who is a lab scientist and who is the chairman of the Infectious Prevention Control Committee of Veritas University. We talked with him, and we are also going to show the interview to our viewers. That way, parents who are coming into Veritas University will be rest assured that the university is observing the COVID protocols.
Perfectly.
Thank you. Please, can you lead us? Thank you, Father.
We are members of the Infection Prevention and Control Committee of Veritas University, Abuja. We've been set up by the Vice Chancellor to prepare grounds for resumption of schools whenever the government says so. We are here to demonstrate to our staff and members how to wash our hands properly. We have buckets of water, we tap, liquid soap in position also. How do we wash our hands properly? We first apply the soap into our palms using a clean tissue paper in the absence of a pedal soap dispenser. That is soap being applied to our palms. Then we open the tap gently, splash some water to the soap, and rub the soap in our palms. Gently, no rushing, washing each finger at a time to reduce the viral load or bacterial load in our palms. We take our time, there's no rushing, because life is precious. And we are here to protect our students and staff. Hence, we must ensure that our hands are clean so that not transmit whatever we may be carrying to others. Now rub the soap with our palms. Wash our nails out by rubbing our nails to our palms. Members of this team are not allowed to keep long nails. In fact, we are envisaging that students will not keep long nails in school anymore because of the virus. Because you're going to wash your hands properly, and you have to wash your nails out also. Wash your nails out properly. Nails out properly. Then in between the fingers have to be washed out also. Just like that. You spend at least 20 seconds to do the washing, proper washing. Now rinse out the soap. These members are drawn from departments and units of the university. So they serve as focal points to their departments and ensure the observance of the protocol of hand washing and other sanitary procedures. And that is done. You now close the tap. That's the end of the process. By so doing, the hands are clean. Do this regularly, before and after touching the surface. We wash our hands before putting on our face mask and before removing our face mask. We wash your hands before putting on a face mask and after putting on a face mask. So you don't put on a face mask with a dirty hand and a contaminated hand. Wash your hands first, put a face mask. Once you put a face mask, because the face mask will be contaminated. Any question, please? Thank you, gentlemen and ladies. Thank you.
So, welcome to the multipurpose hall of Veritas University, Abuja. This is actually the venue for the screening exercise. As you can see, the university is also maintaining the necessary COVID protocol these chairs and tables were set for candidates who are looking for admission into Veritas University Abuja in line with the COVID protocols. The previous day, this hall was actually filled up with candidates. Some of them came earlier this morning. They have been screened and they have left, which is why we have some of this support. So we now welcome you, ask you to join us as we interview members of the panel for the screening, and also as we talk to the chairman of the admission committee. Reverend Father Dr. Peter Bakwa is the chairman of the Veritas University Abuja admission committee. Father, I want to ask you how far the screening exercise is going on.
Hello viewers, happy to meet you once again. This is Veritas University. As the presenter said, my name is Peter Bakwa. I'm the chairman of admissions of Veritas University, and at the moment our admissions are open and we have started screening yesterday, the 21st of September 2020, and the screening is ongoing at the moment. So far, we are welcoming all our candidates who have applied for Veritas University, and even those who have not applied and they are interested in coming to Veritas to study. We open to them to accept them and to make them our candidates and our students if they are meeting up with our requirement of 170 in JAM, and then with 5 credits with maths and English, depend on the program they are going into. So far, we are ongoing at the moment, and screening is ongoing.
So the screening exercise is for what level? I heard you say 170? Those who are coming in as fresh graduates?
Yeah, you know, with the COVID-19, most of our students, the final year students in secondary school, the SS3 students have just written their WAEC and they have started their NECO. So they don't really have results. So we are into admission to admit the batch 1 or the batch A, those with already O-level results. For those who are awaiting result, who have just written WAEC and they are writing NECO, we still screen them. And if we are okay with them, we leave their admission pending. When their results is out and they cleared, we give them admissions and they come in as batch B.
Are these some of the candidates?
Yeah, they are some of our candidates who are applying to come into our institution to study with us here.
Thank you, Father. Dr. Mrs. Stella Okonkwo is the registrar for Veritas University Abuja. Good afternoon, madam.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, we want to ask you about the screening process that we hear is going on here for the admission of candidates into Veritas University Abuja.
Okay, thank you very much. You know, we have advertised in our website that the screening exercise starts 21st, which was yesterday. So it started yesterday, and parents have been bringing their wards to us since yesterday. We've been working and trying to screen them and make sure that they have the entry requirements and all it takes to be admitted into Veritas University Abuja. And if you look around, you see you have some panels, sort of panel members. Candidates go to them and they have one-on-one interaction with them. Our screening is not like in many universities in Nigeria. Our screening is based on, we want to know what the students, what they actually have. We want to know whether they are really prepared for university education, show their preparedness, and also academic-wise, how prepared they are. We want to look at their background, we want to look at their behaviors, we want to look at their character, you know, before we admit them into the university. So our screening is based on both the character and the educational qualifications. So if you look around, you see different tables with our interviewers trying to get some information from them before we now admit them into Veritas University. Thank you.
How long will this exercise last, ma'am?
Yeah, I think it's ongoing up to Okay, like between yesterday and today, and as far as we have parents coming, we'll be here to attend to them. But if the number thins down, then we can now go to our different offices, and then they'll now come and get the screening. But for now, I think it will last up to, I think, a month plus, because we'll still be here waiting for them. Right. Many of them will tell you that they didn't see, but we are encouraging them to go to our website. Okay. As far as they just get information, they should come. We are here for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
So let's meet Mr. Kefas Ilya. Kefas is the admission secretary for Veritas University. Good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon, sir.
So how is the exercise going on?
Well, the exercise has been going on very smoothly.
Okay.
A lot of candidates have been coming,
okay,
seeking or making one or two inquiries concerning the admission.
Okay. Actually, people have been calling you on phone.
Yes, sir.
Some have called our studio asking, do you have the number for Mr. Kefas? Do you have it? So it's actually you that most people are calling because of the information they get from the portals. So how many people have so far registered, have you considered so far in this exercise?
Well, we started our screening yesterday, and as at yesterday, we screened over 300 candidates. All to be equal, today we continue the exercise, and we have screened about 150, and we will continue the screening exercise until the end of the month.
So the portal is still open until the end of the month?
The portal is still open for those who did not even make Veritas University, either of their choice, and they are still interested to study in our university. The portal is still open for them.
So people can make changes whether they use it as their first choice or not. At this point, they can change to Veritas University.
Exactly.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, may we meet you, please?
I'm Mrs. Monica Keku.
Okay, you brought your child for screen exercise to Veritas University?
Yeah.
There must be a reason why you chose Veritas University out of the many universities in Nigeria. We know some of them.
Okay. Yeah, I chose Veritas University considering a lot of things, because these days when you are training a child, it's not just giving the child education, but the moral aspect of it. And Veritas University, being a Catholic institution, has a lot of morals that the child would learn. That's why I chose. That's number one thing, the basic thing I chose.
Okay.
Veritas University.
What program is he coming to study?
He's coming to study law.
Okay. Okay. We wish him luck.
Thank you.
This is one of the parents who has brought his children to Veritas University of Abuja for the screening exercise. May we meet you, sir?
Yeah, my name is Friday Anjuma Lavan.
Okay.
I stayed in Buari.
In Buari?
Yes.
Okay.
So I love Veritas.
Okay.
Because it's a Christian school.
Okay.
And I'm a Christian, so I know the norms of Christianity. So as a Christian, I want my child to grow and to have the fear of Christ in him. And Veritas is a very, very good school. From the way I came to the school, I interact with the lecturers, the students, and the scenery of the environment. It's a very conducive place for a child to come and study.
Okay. Which program is the child coming into?
I was reading History International.
History and International Relations.
Yes.
We wish him good luck, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. This is one of the candidates that is being screened today for possible admission into Veritas University. May we meet you? What's your name?
It's Ochologa Moses.
Ochologa Moses. Okay. Why did you, of all the universities, decide to choose Veritas University to come and study?
If you are a candidate who wants to study in Abuja, and like I do, like I am actually, and looking at all the universities in Abuja, in terms of educational standard, Veritas University proves to be like one of the best. So I feel like this is like the best place for me.
Okay, what will you be studying if you pull through the admission process?
Guidance and counseling.
Guidance and counseling in Faculty of Education.
Yes.
You're welcome. I wish you good luck.
Thank you.
Right.
Are you in search of an institution with quality learning facilities and a conducive study environment? An institution where character and academic formation is upheld with morals? one where students are encouraged to harness their skills and talent, an institution that provides facilities for sound intellectual and character building, an institution with zero tolerance for sexual harassment, exam malpractice, drugs and other vices, a university though owned by the Catholic Church but open to all faith and creed, an institution with sound professors and lecturers, a university in partnership with international universities, then Veritas University is the place to be.